Today we're going to be talking about field stripping and cleaning your Smith & Wesson M&P9c or Glock 26 or any other type of service weapon. This is not the type of cleaning that you're going to want to do on a more expensive firearm such as a Kimber or family heirloom. It's what I like to call a garage clean. You're certainly not going to want to do this inside the home at the dining room table unless you plan on getting in a lot of trouble. Main ingredient today we're going to be using is a product called Tri-Flow. This product lubricates, penetrates, and protects all in one. There are other CLP products on the internet that you can get on Midway or any of the other gun sites that are equally as good. The other items that you're going to need is a good standard gun cleaning kit, toothbrush, preferably not the one from the bathroom, a good lint-free rag. This happens to be a cut-up t-shirt that I always use for this, and an air compressor hooked up preferably to a water separator line. You don't want to introduce any moisture into the cleaning process. Moisture and metal don't mix well. With that being said, we'll talk about firearm safety first. Very important. Basically 3 rules. Number 1, always treat every firearm as if it was loaded. Number 2, never point a firearm at anything that you do not want to destroy. And number 3, keep your trigger finger outside the trigger guard until you are ready to take a shot. With that being said, let's get into field stripping and cleaning the M&P9. Okay, first thing we're going to want to do is make sure that the firearm is unloaded. Like most semi-autos, the Smith & Wesson M&P9c will lock back into the place when the magazine is empty and there's no round in the chamber, as you can see right there. You may want to do that just once or twice, make sure. There are 3 points of interest on the firearm. Number 1 is the mag release button located right behind the trigger, the takedown lever, and the slide stop. Okay, first thing we're going to want to do is depress on the mag release button, and the magazine should pop right out. Set that off to the side. Next thing we'll do is we'll pull the slide rearward and push up on the slide stop right there, locking the slide into place. The M&P9 has a little tool in the back. If you twist it and pull it down to take the sear deactivation lever, you got to flip that in the up position like so. I'll give you a good shot at it. And there you can see that it is in the up position. We'll put it down so you can see the difference. Now it's out of the way. Alright, so we're going to want that up. It's pretty easy to get to. There it is in the up position. Okay. Next thing you're going to want to do is pull back on the slide a little bit. The slide stop button will fall back down, and you're going to want to rock down on the takedown lever to the 6 o'clock position right there, and then gently let the slide forward, and it will come off the frame of the firearm. Okay, next thing you're going to want to do is just with your thumb right here, just pull down and out on the recoil spring. Set that aside. We'll pop our barrel out. Set that aside, and then your slide. And that's your M&P9c field stripped, and we'll get to the business of giving it a quick clean. Okay, so now we'll get into the cleaning of the M&P9c, or the quick clean. There will be no editing in this segment, so you'll have to bear with me, because once we start getting messy, we're not going to be pressing buttons on the camcorder. I like to start with the barrel first. Put my finger over the front end of the barrel, take the Tri-Flow, and give it a good liberal spray in there. I got a bucket underneath me that you really can't see. So we'll spray some Tri-Flow inside there, let it swish around a little bit, and just set it down. You can give the spring a little spray. I'll try to do that without the bucket in there. We'll set that down. Spray a little bit in the slide. And a little bit in the frame. good liberal spraying in there, and we'll set that there. Okay, we'll actually give it a minute to a couple minutes, 5 minutes, to just kind of let the product work, and we'll come right back. All right, so we'll take our little copper tip brush, put it on the cleaning tool here, and pick up the barrel, and from the rear part of the barrel we will just push the brush forward and then pull it back. We'll do that about maybe 10 or 12 times. The copper material of the brush won't damage the inside of the barrel. And once we're pretty confident that, I'm looking inside the barrel right now, I can see that there's no debris or anything. This firearm wasn't that dirty when I started. I don't know if you can see. I can't get the camera to focus on the inside of the barrel, but it's pretty damn clean in there. We'll just let it sit. This is where the toothbrush comes in handy. You can scrape any kind of sand or debris or anything that you might have, out of the recoil spring. Just give it a good washing. And the slide gets pretty dirty. One thing about the slide, if you can see right up in here is the firing pin. You're not going to want to push any debris into the hole of the firing pin. So with your toothbrush, kind of hold the firing pin pointed down so nothing goes in there, and just brush in one direction, and then you can see that is indeed clean there. I got all the debris out. But don't hold the slide the other way, where the firing pin, where debris can go down inside the firing pin. And you just might want to give everything a good liberal scrubbing. And let that Tri-Flow or CLP material, whatever you're using, let that work in there really good. Okay, we'll set that down. We'll pick up the frame. Same thing with the frame. You want to be a little more careful with the frame. There's a lot of little springs and levers and such. But you do want to get it all clean. And the mag well, you might want to just go all in the same direction. If you can. Give everything a good scrubbing. And let that product get inside there and do its job. And the great thing about this product is it's an all-in-one. Cleans and penetrates and protects. So you don't have to mess around with a whole mess of different products. Okay, that should be about good. Maybe just down in here a little bit. Okay, now we'll let that sit maybe another couple of minutes or so, and we'll come back and dry it all up.